It's all about being able to have the knowledge to analyze the situation and act immediately. Joining me is EMT Lori Lowe. Lori, knowing these skills can ultimately save someone's life.
Yes.
And so right now we're going to demonstrate if you do see someone bleeding, X marks the spot, I'm bleeding. So what do we do in this situation?
Most bleeding emergencies can be stopped by holding direct pressure. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him a 4x4 gauze or some sort of pad to go ahead and hold direct pressure on that. She's going to hold direct pressure on that for about 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, I'd have her go up and have her go ahead and lift her hand up to make sure it isn't bleeding through.
But we do not take the gauze off though.
We do not take the gauze off because if we would pull the dressing off, she could have formed some clots and we do not want to pull those clots out.
Okay.
So if she's still bleeding through, I'm just going to offer a few more gauze, have you hold direct pressure on that for about another 30 seconds. After that, we'd go ahead and have you lift her hand up. Looks like the bleeding stopped. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this up.
Okay, now is there a specific way you should wrap this?
Just make sure we're not wrapping this too tight. And when we wrap it up, we're going to just put a few good wraps on this so it's going to stay on your arm.
Now, what if this person's on the street? I know in the movies we see the hot guy rip off his shirt.
We can always hope for that. If we do not have gauze with us, which most of us don't pack around, let's look for improvised barriers, anything to keep their body fluids off of us. If you do have a shirt, Ziploc bag, something like that, that we can go ahead and hold pressure on it, that's going to keep their body fluids off of us. Look for improvised barriers.
Perfect, perfect. Coming up, we're going to show you what to do if you see someone choking. Be sure to stay with us.